Welcome back to Say No More Media. Appreciate everybody being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The memberships are also available if you want to sign up for the channel memberships. Don't forget to hit that hype button. And today we're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. That man, Belt Boo Carter, probably the highest rated prospect we have on the team. Definitely has some NFL. If he can keep his head down, straight and bolder, put something together during the season. Definitely has aspirations of getting where he's supposed to go. So let's see what we got going on with Boo Carter right now. Appreciate everybody being here. Without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Said we're going 3-9 again. So how you think we?
I don't even like how that started off. 3-9. Ain't no way we going 3-9. Ain't no way we going 3-9 again. Tap in. Ain't no way we going 3-9 again. So we just heard Fontenette talking about, they already talking about we going 3-9 again. But when you have a season like the season that we had, we got to prove them wrong. That's what this is all about.
Feel. You know, I'm a winner, bro.
I know it.
I'm a winner, bro. I ain't coming to lose.
I ain't like it, man.
I love it.
Good?
Yeah. I ain't coming to lose, D.
You can hear him talking, bro. They already talking different, bro. Talking like, I didn't come here to lose. Facts. And that's the difference in this year's portal, bro. Nobody came here to lose. Nobody came here to get belt. I appreciate that. I'm already liking how they talking, bro. And they got SEC pedigree with tape. Come on now. Come on. We ain't come here to lose. Not in 2026. I already, bro, this is probably one of my favorite classes already, bro. I ain't going to hold you.
Nah. Say that. Tell him that.
Talking about.
Never.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Push. Power. Push.
Look at that look. Look at that look. He like, what you talking about? Big belt. Definitely has the safety. Well, Willie G, what it do? Definitely see the difference in this year's team already. Just the way they're approaching it, their mindset. We not losers. We ain't going 3-9. We ain't come here to lose. Boo Carter definitely has an NFL type build for a nickel corner. Great speed, great cover skills. He's locked in too. You know, Coach Prime, he probably talking to him every day, got his family out there. He's surrounded by a good group of brothers right now. This is sometimes what you need, bro. Sometimes you need to distance yourself from all your partners, the hood, everything. You got to distance yourself and really lock in, bro. So I'm happy to see Boo Carter's locked in right now because he has a lot of potential. He has a lot of potential. Willie G, what's good? Appreciate you being in here. This is a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe to Deion Sanders. Go support that brother, what he got going on. Let's see what they talking about.
Yeah. Hey. Focus on toe. Right, left, right. Right. Walk. 1, 2. Push.
Right.
Hey, let's go read. Now.
We'll go back 6 this morning.
Hey, you know what those read steps too, right? Depending in zone coverage, you could be reading the guard. If he pulls, if he fires off, you know it's run. If he takes a step back, you know it's pass. So a lot of those read steps, especially from safeties and in corners, if you in coverage, they teach you what? Read the guard. If he steps up, it's pass. If he backs up, it's if he steps up, it's run. If he step back, it's pass. So they're working on read steps right now. Very important. When you thinking from here, from a safety position, read steps are very important when it comes to reading the play. Basically, you're reading the guard, you're reading the tackle. You're looking at his first step. If he pops up, you know it's run. That's why you read and react. Put your foot. W drill. Y'all been there before. Y'all know about the W drill. Rick Anderson, what it do? LB Jr., keep grinding. Oh, he back. What's the word, G? Appreciate you being in here. All right, let's see what Boo Carter talking about.
Out on the road, got here like at 7. Got in the tugs. Got started the day. It's 3rd year. I mean, I played freshman year, new year now, you know. My 3rd year, I'm trying to be one and done. So I need to go to that league. Just creating that bond, that brotherhood,
Okay.
you know. Knowing like what, you feel me? Like what my teammates can take and not take.
Belt, you can tell by the way he's talking right now, Belt is all he know. Like, he don't even really want to be talking right now. He basically just told you, I'm here for 1 year to hand out belt, and I plan on going to the league. Played as a true freshman, had his 2nd season cut short, but just by the words he's barely getting out, he just barely saying, Darius, I bring belt. What is there else to say? Like, go put on the tape. It's belt season. So he's pretty much picking up what I thought he was going to pick up at. He's bringing belt. Walter Brady, Boo Carter got the square jaw like the cartoon The Incredibles. He's solid. He built like a brick. Yeah, that's crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you. But now he looks like one of them football players, where he looks like he was born to play football. All y'all grew up with somebody. We all grew up with somebody like that who just football belt is all he knows. So he already just said his expectations is to go one and done. The rest is on him. He in the right place though. He's in the right position. Coach Prime gonna have him right. He ain't gonna let him mess up with this opportunity. That's one thing I do know for sure.
You know, we got some young guys coming in. I mean, we got some vets coming in too as well. Getting that bun to see what I can do to help them and see what they need help done.
What you think is one thing people don't know about you?
Probably don't know. I mean, I'm a gamer. I don't stream.
Bro,
yeah.
You don't be gaming?
I be gaming, bro.
GTA 5. I will put everything on it. He plays GTA belt. Probably rides around, hops out, puts belt, gets back on, rides back to the next neighborhood. Big belt. Look, yeah, absolutely. Facts. If you're in here, I appreciate if you get the thumbs up too. Appreciate y'all being here on this Friday night. Big belt. He said he's a gamer. Grand Theft Auto, absolutely. Grand Theft Auto rides around the different neighborhoods, gets 5 stars, helicopter, whole gamer, easy call.
Bro.
Okay.
I be on COD, 2K.
Oh, you play that on OG games, like Call of Duty 2K.
I mean, I don't stream though, but I also, you feel me? I like to go chill, just go do some, stuff outside of, football, go relax, get a massage and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So he's just like every other college student, bro. College ain't even hard right now, bro. You go to school, you stream, you got a YouTube channel, you get that NIL money, you play football, you go out, have fun with your teammates. So, he living the college dream right now, bro. Everybody wants to be in this 2026 season, especially with this social media. You can have a Twitch, you can have all that. You feel me? Like nowadays, it's so many ways to get different revenues in college now, especially when you're allowed to get revenue. So, and that's a good way to keep yourself out of trouble. Make it simple, bro. Football, practice, school, streaming, video game, kick it with your teammates. Leave all that other stuff alone. You dedicate one strong year and focus on something, bro. Put the blinders on, bro. It can take you places. Sometimes that's all a kid needs is some structure. Idle time, bro. Idle time is what gets a lot of these youngsters. So Coach Prime is one of the best players that if he can get him in that Travis Hunter mindset when it's just football, video games, that's it. We should see Boo Carter playing on Sundays. Belt, big punishment this season.
Funny guys sometimes too. As the guys in the locker room, you feel me? Just try to keep the the environment and everybody joy up. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody like to slack down.
He looked like the type that'll tell you to laugh after he says a joke. Like, that was funny, right? Right? Like, he looked like he'll tell a joke, and if nobody laugh, he gonna be like, say no more, number 62. Like the water boy. Like, I'm about to give you belt. He looked like the type, if you don't laugh at his jokes, he's probably gonna try to put belt on you in practice. No cap.
Prime niggas work harder than me. I ain't gonna lie. We be dead, so you gotta pick the guys up a little bit. You feel me?
Okay.
Right.
Best food spot in Tennessee.
We got like Juicy Crab. That's a crab place.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuji. That's like Ichiban. Like Hibachi. Yeah.
That boy said hibachi. Yeah, so it looks like Boo Carter is from Tennessee. Willie G, what's good? I'm ready to see them action. Me too, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing them in action. Even this group right here, like I always say in my videos, this group really looks like the older brother group, the safety group. Vanderbilt, Tennessee, SEC experience, Jaden Hardy coming over from Oklahoma. This whole group really looks like they're a little bit more mature than some of the other guys. Lil Bucket, the perspective of what Tennessee made of him is total opposite of who he is. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why it's always good to hear it from the source himself. That's why it's always good to get their perspective. That's a fact. But I also think it's important to get him around Coach Prime and get him around some Hall of Famers, Brendan Marion, some guys who can also get it, who can reach him too. Because anytime you have young men, but you also have other people around you, sometimes I feel like his mom and then his family was doing what they felt was best for him, which let me get him to Coach Prime, who got sons, who got some kids to the league, got Travis Lee. He gonna get him right. He gonna listen to him. Sometimes it's not about the message, it's about who's it coming from. When Coach Prime tell you something, come on, dog. Like, what you doing, bro? Like, come on, get it right. Extra motivation to get him right, because he did have other visits. So Boo Carter, when he hit the portal, he made other visits. Colorado wasn't his first and only stop. He visited other schools, but he ultimately chose Colorado because he was probably looking out for his future and what he felt was best for him, which is being Boulder.
in Tennessee, we go our body parts. So like you can tell by the head shape. Bro, you can tell by how they
Facts. Look at your head. We can tell. Belt. You look like a football player. I'm glad he said that. He looked like a football player, bro. He looked like everybody know one of them athletes, bro. They just like they was bred to play football.
body, like how they walk. We walk different than other people. I mean, shit,
Fact.
we wear Nike tests. We dress normal. You feel me? We don't try to pop it like on everybody. Like you feel me? We keep it calm sometimes though. So like you don't know from Tennessee and our logo, our lingo. You feel me? How we talk.
What type of music y'all listen to?
We listen to rap music. We listen to rap. Like Lil Baby. And
Yeah, nah, absolutely, bro. We're looking at the leader of the defense, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Yeah, no, he definitely seemed cool till he put that helmet on. Then it's time to bring belt. But that's a lot of football players, bro. Brian Dawkins used to take your head off for you and then pray for you. He used to baptize you, bro, and then pray over you. As he just decleated you and took your helmet off. Brian Dawkins used to pray for you on his way back to the huddle. He's like, bless him. He's like, bless him. God bless him. I didn't mean to do it, but bless that brother right there. You feel me? So everybody's different on and off the field. I know some people, they turn it on like that. When they get on the football field, they're a whole different character. Outside of them, they like to chill. But when they get on that football field, once they put them helmet and them shoulder pads on, it's belt season, belt time. That's how you got to be, especially on defense, though. Facts. But yeah, I done seen Brian Dawkins take somebody's, bro, knock the soul out of somebody and be like, thank you, Jesus. Like, thank you, Lord, and bless him. Bro, you just knocked his shoulder pads off.
yeah, young boy, we listen to everybody that's, you feel me, that's popular in the rap game. Really. I mean, we got some people in the city that rap, but like they ain't really popped out like everybody else, you feel me? It just in the city type. Create some business for my folks. Create a gym, like a rec center for the.
Yeah, you always hear a lot of people that do that give back. You feel me? That's like Deshaun Jackson. A lot of these guys always want to build a rec center where they're from, because when you grow up in neighborhoods like that, you understand what a rec center would do to get all these kids when they don't have no options. So I ain't gonna lie, that was a dream of mine growing up, bro. I wanted to put a rec center back. I still had those dreams to put a rec center back somewhere kids can go who they mamas, you feel me, ain't around, they daddies ain't around, or all they seeing is the same stuff. Somewhere they can go for a safe space. They can have study hall over here, play pool over here. You feel me? Bunch of games. You give them some food. You mean sometimes all kids need is a little love, a little structure. So yeah, having a community center, that's a lot of people's dreams, bro. Building a community center, especially in your hood where you grew up at, and you feel me, they name it after you. A lot of athletes, a lot of people, that's their dreams, bro. And then you put the right people in position to run it. You can get a mentor program, some training, basketball, football, whatever. You wrestling, whatever, boxing. So yeah, that's some good goals to have right there, bro, for sure. He got big dreams. That's good to see, for sure. Appreciate everybody in here too, brother. Training with the elite DB trainer, Boo Carter. Got to Atlanta to help out DBs. That's leader. Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. They definitely pulling their resources behind the scenes, bro. A lot of these guys got trainers, extra help outside of the Colorado staff, for sure. And you need it too. You need it. Sometimes you got somebody who is a little bit saucy, or sometimes there'll be saucy trainers. You feel me? That really knows some stuff outside of the coaching staff. That's all right. You feel me? To work on your take. Travis Hunter had the same. Travis Hunter's been trainers been training him since what, like freshman year, sophomore year of high school. That's how you kind of get your style of play. So yeah, I agree with that. Appreciate it if y'all can hit the thumbs up too, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. We're gonna get back to reaching people me to see what Boo Carter talking about.
Kids. Do a little giveaway for the homeless people, like build a hotel or something for the homeless, so I can stay for free, have some over their head,
Right.
Sound smooth, bro. Be that dog on the field, I mean, I like to lead too, like help my team members. But for me, I say like just creating more, turnovers, takeaways, being more physical on the field.
Yeah, if we go back and watch his film, bro, he's definitely a turnover machine. Great technique. He plays post, slot fades, deep overrides very well out of the slot, bro. It's very hard for him because of that wide receiver mentality. It's very hard for him not to see the coverage. And like, I watched him cover a slot fade, the most perfect you can cover a slot fade. And just hearing them talk now, because, you don't get to see a lot of them talking. Of course, Tennessee gets to put the narrative out. Now, Do I believe that there was some stuff going on outside that was probably best that he left and separated himself from? Yeah, that's all of us though, bro. We all been there before. We feel like we're gonna have to make a choice. Is it this or is it this? You know? And that's what it is. Sometimes you gotta pull people in order for them to get to where they want to go. You gotta separate them from what they feel is normal because you've been there, done that. You see where that road leads to. So yeah, this brother got belt written all over him. He says he likes to create turnovers, he likes to be physical in the box. Something that we had last season with Taufik Bayer. Wish he would have stayed because him and Taufik Bayer would have been nasty. Move Randon Fontenette down to maybe outside linebacker or something. I ain't gonna hold you. Would have been crazy. Click my name and make me mod, fam. I'll be dropping gems in here. Let me see. Add as a moderator. Boo, look comfortable. Can manage block words and change chat modes in live and also. All right, bruh. We're going to keep it lit. Let me see. Add as a moderator. Can manage block words and change chat modes in live and also has capabilities of standard moderators. All right. That's how you do that. All right, little Bucky, you in the dough, baby. What's happening? Come on. We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real, bruh. For sure. Boo is so big as a DB. Didn't realize how big he was. I want to pause that, Cam Duncan, but I already know what you mean by that, so I'm not going to pause that. But that's crazy. Yeah, Boo not around his boys. Yeah, Rodney Freeman, appreciate y'all being in here. Lil Bucket Red is the mod tonight. Appreciate you, Lil Bucket. Do your dance, really. Appreciate you, bruh. I ain't never done that before. I don't even know what that is, but go crazy.
Being more vocal too, like around, on the field. So yeah, just simple things, creating plays. Yeah, I definitely need some shifts. Them folks need to hit Darius up, hit me up. Let me know, man. Darius got the, you feel me? He the plug right now. So y'all hit Darius up. I need some shifts, some good.
What do you like? What type of?
Hey, it almost came out, bro. You gotta look at his. It almost came out. He always like
plug right now. So y'all hit Darius up. I need some shifts, some.
See, it's that Tennessee coming out slowly but surely.
What do you like? What type of food do you like?
Shit, I like
seafood.
Yeah, seafood, oxtails, steak, fish. You feel me? Salmon, anything. You feel me?
He got that Glorilla accent. That Glorilla accent. Structure, right on, brother. Appreciate it. Boo gonna get busy. Hey, Sador, what's good, baby? For sure, Cam Duncan. Boo needs the support from us fans this year. I know he didn't get it at Tennessee. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Because we understand what's behind this. We seen what Coach Prime did with Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr. Same structure. Dad was locked up. You feel me? You seen Coach Prime walk. He has Jimmy Horn Jr. asked Coach Prime to walk him down. We seen the Prime video. A lot of people, sometimes that's all they need, bro. Somebody to show them that they love them and care about them, but be tough on them and hold them accountable. Because a lot of these times, all these guys, you can't be a little boy no more, bro. You got to grow up. You want to get grown man money and do grown man things, you got to focus. You got to prioritize. If it's just to control. Yeah, right on, little Bucket. Do your dance, Pop. Do your dance. Boo needs to drop some CU merch. Belt merch. Yeah, I need to tap in with Boo and tell him, hey, bro, I got this great idea for you, bro. It's called Boo Belt. Boo Belt in the building. Prime been on him since high school. That's good, bro. That's all somebody needs sometimes. You see how mature Shador is. You see how mature Shiloh is. You feel me? Like Shiloh, he probably played like Shiloh. If you know, he reminds me of Shiloh's play style. Shiloh was a hitter. You feel me? Like he got that defensive mindset, like to just bring straight belt. So yeah, appreciate everybody being in here too. If you can hit the thumbs up. I know it's a Friday night. You feel me? I know y'all probably got something to get to, so I'm gonna get through this video. But yeah, I appreciate everybody, bro. Let's see what Boo Carter talking about.
And something that can feel me, that's protein in me. Like you feel me, I can get bigger too. Yeah, I definitely need some shelf. Hibachi too. I like hibachi.
I got a hibachi, bro.
Okay, cool.
For me, Boo is a playmaker. All right, start there. This guy who can change.
Who is that? Hey, is that you, Little Bucket? Hey, is that Little Bucket really talking? Hold on. Nah, that's somebody on the video. I'm tripping. I thought I heard. I was like, hey, is that him talking right now? Prime and on him, Shador over there getting love from his new coach. Yeah, bro, great to see Shador getting love from his new coach, bro, because what he went through last season was crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's a game. A guy who's competitive, guy who loves football. You can see the way he plays.
Who is this?
I think he has untapped potential. Still far from what he can do on the field. So
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who that is, but great technique, great W drill. We all know this the W drill, right? We all have done the W drill before. That's like the basic defensive back drill they teach you since Pop Warner. We all know the W drill, right? Up, sometimes your coach gonna have the ball up, down. You know the W drill, right? So that looks like Randon Fontenette, Jaja Boyd, Jaden Hardy, R.J. Johnson, and Nathan Mitchell. New Mexico State, Oklahoma, Indiana, Vanderbilt, and Tennessee. I love this right here, bro. I love seeing our safety group, our AKA our belt group, handling business. Yeah, little bucket. I was like, hey, bro, you done took over the whole stream, Pop. I said, what I just give him access to? He said, yeah, don't worry about it, Pop. I'm about to jump in there. I got you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about to narrate from here on out. You good? Nah, for sure. All right, let's get to this video for sure. That was crazy. Though. I was like, what? I was like, bro, on the mic too.
you know, I've been doing Boo since he was a freshman in high school. You know, I'm from Tennessee, so I used to see him ball out. He's a young guy in the state making plays. And then we just tracked him when I got here. Wanted to get him here. I thought the way he played the game, playing both sides of the ball, being dominant on both sides, it was a perfect.
Now, this gentleman was there last season too, right? This isn't his first season there. I remember seeing his face around the around campus last season. Keep in mind they getting extra work out to practice. Yeah, absolutely, bro. That's what you want to see. Coaches can't be there though. Those type of practice, I feel like because of the NCAA rules. Robbie J, what's the word, Robbie J? Cam Duncan, this team is so different this year. It's not even a question anymore. The vibes are so different compared to last year. Yeah, it was during the hiring process. It was during the interview process. Bro, yeah, Coach Prime said, bro, you seen what happened last year. I can't get that same group of people that was just seemed like they were just here. They were just stopping by, bro. They had more expectations. Like Colorado owed them something. Like you guys didn't know that we are probably the most polarizing, the most covered media-wise, and the probably one of the college football teams that people don't want to see succeed. It is what it is. So when we pop it, we got to bring it. Looks like RJ is playing the safety this year. That would be crazy. I mean, he is with the group. That's a great point. He is over there with the safeties. Yeah, I look forward to seeing him in 7-on-7. Coach Brock, Director of Recruitment. Okay, right on. Appreciate it. All right, we all Reach the People Media right here doing a live reaction to this video. Looks like it's coming to a close, but yeah, I love the group this year, bro, and how focused and how, they understand they're not losers, bro, and they understand they got something to prove. Those are the type of dogs that you need in 2026.
Especially what Travis was doing. Getting to know him, though, you learn about how competitive he is. I mean, we played the game a lot, Call of Duty, played Madden, 2K. We did.
He said that today.
He's very competitive, so that's what stood out to me about him, and he loved the game. So, if you love football,
right,
you love to compete, you're gonna be successful. The opportunity to play for Coach Prime under this platform, just come out here and do you. That's what I told him. Just be you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the tape, bro. If we haven't watched the Tennessee tape, we can go look at the Tennessee tape right after this and just go see who Boo Carter is as a football player. But also, Colorado was one of his main recruiting. He was about to choose Colorado coming out of 2024. For whatever reason, he chose to go with Tennessee. But he's back where he's basically where they were trying to land Jordan Seaton and they were trying to land Boo Carter about 2 years ago. What's up, my brother? What's the word? What it do? Yeah, so it's good. All somebody needs is a support system, 3 meals a day, plus he getting that NIL bag, plus he has the understanding of missing a meeting, missing anything, you feel me? So holding these kids accountable. That's what you see what Coach Prime's doing this season. So let's get through this video real quick so we can watch some Boo Carter highlights, see what type of belt he was out there bringing on the field. Appreciate everybody here tonight too. Live reaction to Reach the People Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe to their channel. Support Darius, what he got going on over there. Always dropping some heat.
The world's going to gravitate towards you because of who you are on that field. And the only way to be on that field is to do the right things every day, which I know he's going to do. So,
how are you adjusting to, I wouldn't say it's a new role because you've been doing this, but
right.
With the title change, how do you feel?
Right.
Coach Prime says all the time, man, titles really don't mean nothing. It's about the work you do every day and the value you add to the organization. So
he got promoted to new head of recruiting, correct? He's the new head. He's our new head recruiter. He basically replaced Corey Phillips. Let me know. Or is he like the assist? Or is he like right up under the head coordinator? Let me know. Appreciate it.
Just ramped it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like people come to me. Obviously, I'm the director now. You know,
Director.
So
okay.
I gotta have answers. If I don't have answers, I gotta find it. You know.
Okay.
My job is to build the board. You know, fulfill Coach Prime's vision.
Yeah, because so it looks like Box took Phillips' place on the team, and by recruiting players they got this year, he did a good job. Yeah, right on, Rodney Freeman. Little bucket. Yes, hit the like button, people. Yeah, appreciate it. So that was something you guys can attest to last season, bro, was who we got last season and did it match our program. It might have matched the books. It might have matched our budget. It might have matched what we could afford. But Coach Prime came out and said it on the pregame network during the interview with them. He said, we didn't get the guys that matched our philosophy. So, Phillips has moved on. Salute to him. Go be great in Memphis for sure. But yeah, this season has to be much more than the character and the fight and what you have off the field has to matter just as on the field. You can't come here to Colorado just expecting that it's going to work out. We needed them dogs last season. We needed them boys in the trenches. And a lot of that was on the recruiting staff. We got it wrong last season. So, but also again, but that's a part of the transfer portal is that we also got to get these high school guys who's ready to step into their roles. But it's also about being able to retain players for more than 1 year. But we also know with the transfer portal, that's getting even more and more difficult each year. But you get 2-3 year guys now who understand the culture, who understand the philosophy, who can hold guys accountable, then you get that. But when you get a bunch of 1 year rentals every year, you're banking on whoever that kid is that you recruited. They're going to work hard, be a leader, go the extra miles. You feel me? They're not just here for the glitz and the glamour. They're actually here to change this program around because it took a lot for Colorado to get to where they got. Yeah, but that's not how you recruit, though. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's a fact. It's just 2026, bro. Recruiting is just, yeah, you gotta try to find a good balance, right? I would say a good balance of some high school commits, 1 to 2 years learning system, but you got to bring in them dogs through the portal. We see what Indiana just did. Great point, Robbie J. Great point. Great for sure. Great point.
That's something I'm working towards every day. I want to win championships, so I know Coach do too. So that's the goal. Ain't nothing changed with that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nah, Lobo definitely helped bring in some cheese. That's a fact. Belt Boo Carter. Now, yeah, that's a great point, Rodney Freeman. Yeah, Lobo, he came over with financials, fundraising, NIL evaluating, making sure we're in the plus. All this goes back to numbers behind the scene. We got to be in the plus. After we pay out the NIL money, after the jersey sales, after the what we charge for tickets in the parking lot, concessions, Coach Prime gets his check, strength and conditioning gets paid, the assistant coach gets paid. We still got to be in the plus at the end of the year. So Lobo, new athletic director, and he's in charge of not only football, basketball, hockey. He's the head athletic director for the entire Colorado Buffaloes program. Now, the football team is the most profitable sports program at Colorado, hands down. They are the bread and butter. They are the ones who get the TV rights deal. They are the highest ranked TV ratings in the last 3 years, and that's all because of Coach Prime. We understand that and what he brings to college football. The good headlines, the bad headlines, no matter what, he's going to have the eyeballs, the marketing, whatever. But last season, what we spent versus what we got back as far as winning record and production on the field and the attitude and the mentality of the team, nah, that was money not spent well. We wish we could have got all that bread back. Real talk, bro. We could have got all that money back, especially coming from Colorado, who they have NIL money and collective money. They have collective money from like boosters and everything and alumni, but it's not like Miami. It's not like USC. It's not like Michigan State. It's not like Ohio State. Real boosters. Texas Tech. You know what I mean? So the little bit of the cheese that we do got has to be well spent, bro. Has to be well spent. We paid Jordan Seaton that cheese last season. Sat down the last 3 games. We paid Julian Juju Lewis what we paid him out of high school. He redshirted. You feel me? So money needs to be acclimated and spent a little bit more wisely for sure. You want to get some of that. You want to get some bang for your buck for sure. That's true. Football of college brings in the money. It's the money maker. Absolutely. Right on, Robbie J. That's a fact, bro. That is the money maker, and that's what Colorado is. And last season, once we started losing, we started seeing us going from them Fox, them ESPN college game day games. So we was on what FN1 or whatever, and then you seen us on the local supermarket channel. Couple of them guys. I think West Virginia game. I don't even know what station that was on, but it was crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you. So we got to get back to them TV ratings, them TV revenue, them TV contracts, and that all comes to winning. That's why I always talk about the storyline. Boo Carter is a great story. Who's our Travis storyline? Who's our Shador storyline? We had Travis Hunter. He was playing corner and receiver. It was a storyline. It was made ESPN. They were talking about us all the time. Can Travis Hunter really play both ways? Does Coach Prime know what he's doing? Everybody had opinion on it. We got to get back to the headlines, but for the right reason. We can't be in the headlines because of our record in 3-9 and 1-8, but we put ourselves in this position, but it's also a good position because the only way we can go is up from here. Ideally, we can only go up from here. Now, that's why this group of players is probably the most important group of players that we've had in a long time, other than that first group that we had. Right on Too Much Drama. Colorado will get at least 3 or 4 night game slide. Yeah, they should. They should, absolutely. They know what type of eyes that Colorado brings. And then from there, is there for them to hold the standard, not give belt, so we can keep those high-rating games. We got to get back to those exciting games like Colorado State in 2023, bro. Them double overtime games. It was going crazy. Them TCU games, the Baylor games, the Texas Tech games, Arizona games. We got to get back to that. And then you lose viewership because some of us, when our team is losing, we turn the TV off or we turn this off. We're just upset. The stands, people were leaving early last year in Boulder. We got to get Boulder back believing. So with that is Big 12 Media Day is going to be approaching. We got to figure out, I think it's going to be Boo Carter at Media Day. It's going to be Boo Carter, Julian Lewis, probably, let me see, who else going to be at Media Day? Boo Carter, Julian Lewis, maybe DeAndre Moore Jr. Maybe I'm thinking of when you go to Media Day, that's like kind of like, yo, I'm not going to say your best players, but who's representing the program, basically, right? Preston Ashley, man. Dude is funny. And he turned out another Travis Hunter with that positive energy. Right on, Cam Duncan. Yeah, Preston Ashley is funny. And he better be holding it down in one-on-ones, too, bro, because I'm going to be roasting. I ain't going to hold you. Preston Ashley better not be out there getting belt. Him or Omodia, bro, from Lamar, because they loving the camera right now, which is good. That's always good because they're funny. They're entertaining, absolutely. But they better not be out there getting built. That's why we couldn't pay Seaton all that money. Rodney Freeman, that's why we couldn't pay Seaton all that money. We lost Seaton, but we got 3 more dogs for the price of 1. It's business. Absolutely. I totally understand that. And I feel like what Jordan Seaton did was basically, I'm going to give Colorado the opportunity to say I didn't want to leave. I gave you the opportunity to match. But deep down inside, he knew, bro, we couldn't match that ticket price. There's no way we can match that. Or with the new athletic director, too, there was no way he was going to allow that, too. We thinking about financials. We're thinking about next year. We're thinking about being able to pay returning players next year. All the financials had to make sense. So, and then you got to think about it from a Coach Prime perspective, too. If Jordan Seaton, this is allegedly, and this is no reflection of Coach Prime. This is how I would think, in a sense. If I didn't pay Shador this amount of money and I didn't pay Travis amount of money, especially Travis, though, if I didn't pay Travis and he was the second pick in the draft and he didn't ask me for this ticket, ain't no way I'm finna give you that cheese. Rightfully so. Travis played both ways for me. He played offense and defense. End of the day, you playing left tackle only. You feel me? So you definitely ain't finna get paid more than Travis. I'm not saying that's what he said. That's at no point that we said, but that's a thought that goes through my mind. Like, hold on, you asking for more than Travis Hunter and you only play on one side of the ball? No way. we ain't gonna pay for $3 million for a lineman who can't run block. And man, they did what they did. They felt what they did what was best for them. They took a stand too. ESPN, Black Kicker, Juju Martinez, and Mate. All right. Oh yeah. Gideon, ESPN. Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely, I can see that. Travis Hunter had that goofy energy that Preston has. Yeah, and Travis Hunter was like that too. That's the one thing you never have to worry about Travis Hunter, bro. Oh yeah, Ben, for sure. Keith Fustal was good. Boo Carter wants that NFL bag. Yep. Well, this the opportunity to get it. Stanley Dill, 3,900. He's going to have Ben. Yeah, absolutely. Coach Prime likes to send those players out that represent the program, that been there, good example, works hard for sure. But yeah, Travis Hunter had that goofy energy that Preston has, and Travis Hunter used to go out there and put belt on everybody in practice, both sides of the ball. So absolutely, that's what I want to see from Preston Ashley too. I want to see him to continue to have that energy that he has, but I want to see him. I can't wait for one-on-ones for the spring ball. Juju, Mate, ESPN, Boo, maybe Ben, right on Cam Duncan, Rodney Freeman, 6201, Juju, ESPN, and JoJo. Yeah, JoJo's making his way back up to Coach Prime's list. Dealt with him missing that game for Coach looks for them leaders with that. That's why he came out in the media and talked about you got to be made a leader, you got to be chosen a leader. Not everybody's a leader, but salute to Joseph Williams, what he's showing this year, bro, taking a lot of initiation, breaking the huddles, all that. So salute to him, bro. No, he ain't Travis for sure. Not saying he is like Travis Hunter as a player, but as personality. Oh yeah, absolutely for sure. I already know that. That ain't even. You ain't got to explain that to me, bro. Right on, Lil Bucket Rally. Forgot JoJo. Yeah, not JoJo. Even let me see who else. Running back wise, now Michael Welch barely even talks. He don't even talk. None of the new guys are going to be there. So yeah, it basically is going to be them. Kind of funny. CU has a Juju, a JoJo, and a Jaja. Facts. All kind of crazy nicknames. Boo Carter got that Mortison look, Mortisine look. Yeah, absolutely. That's a fact. I want to take a look at some of Boo Carter's highlights too before we get out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all up all night. Let me see. Where is this at? I know it's Friday night. What everybody got going on tonight though? What's the word? What's good? Let's see what's going on with Boo Carter here. That's good. All right, so we're gonna go over real quick to shout out to Broncos Country Edits. Salute to that brother. Go like, comment, and subscribe to his channel. I'm even sharing it. That's crazy work. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Let me see here real quick. Ben definitely going to be going to media day. Absolutely. Right on, Little Bucket. The mod Little Bucket. Mod Little Bucket. Right on. Yeah, you right. Too much. I'm about to give the belt. That's what I'm talking about. Too much. Say less. Definitely has some punt return capabilities. This could have been his freshman year too. I'm trying to see what year this was, but yeah, let's live react to this. Let's look what Boo Carter, because he might be top 5 wide receiver that we have as well on the roster. Boo Carter can move at slot wide receiver. Not gonna hold you. Midfield. He came around the edge like he was bruh from Dallas Cowboys right there.
That's gonna make the field goal a little more challenging.
Number 55 is loving it way too hard right now. That boy was crazy about that. That was just straight speed off the corner. And Yo-Yo, yeah, right on Robbie J. And Yo-Yo. We talking to you, my brother. That's what we doing tonight, my brother. For sure. That's a fact. He won't be afraid of big-time football. He played in the SEC. That's a fact. That's a fact. Him and Rondon Fournette look like they ready to hand out belt. And I love to see it from my safety.
And true freshman quarterback Mike.
Elite cover skills, bro. He has to be either a freshman or a sophomore in this video. That was elite, bro. That's basically the drop steps, the steps we just seen him taking in practice.
We gotta run that back.
So look, bro, staying disciplined. Boo Carter stays super disciplined right here. That's his good film work. He stays. Is he in? Yeah, they're in zone. Obviously, they're either in zone or man, but if that's his man, he stays disciplined. Watch the quarterback eye, slides his feet very well. That's great coverage.
Dumps it off to Devon.
Great coverage right there. That was elite coverage right there.
Passes has left the pocket early.
Looks like we got another punt return right here too. Appreciate everybody. If we can hit the thumbs up in here too, but I appreciate and also hype up the video. I really appreciate it. Them buffed and prime bums ain't even been throwing salt lately. I wonder why. Man, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I really used to look forward to their takes, bro. Like he was, bro. T. Cal really knows football. I'm just like he shut it down. He like, all right, yeah, I'm cool. We only drop it on Patreon now. I'm like, man, bro. Yeah, we don't even get to see his brother-in-law just laughing and cheesing no more. Yeah, bro. Like, so now that's just one less channel I get to watch because I ain't gonna lie, it started getting wicked towards the end of the year. Y'all could probably agree. It was just a whole back and forth. And now we're talking about the players and what they meant. I get it. If you got something that we should know. So that's one thing I'm going to agree with. If there was some stuff that the players had going on that you feel me? Like shit that it should be like, oh, no, it wasn't on that. Like it wasn't on us. Like it wasn't just, we didn't get, they recruited bad players. Some of the scheme was wrong. That we weren't doing this, we weren't doing that. I want to know that as a Colorado fan too. I don't want nobody to control a narrative one way neither. Not saying anybody does that, but from playing college sports before and being around coaches and being around stuff, it's not all on nobody. It's a collective group. It's not all on one group of nobody. The other dude there was just getting, yeah, bro. He was on one. His brother-in-law just be laughing. Hey, it's always funny when he put him on the spot. He'd be like, "Can you explain what he's doing right here?" You know, when he'd be like, "Yeah, explain to him what on this play what he's supposed to do." And he'd be like, he just starts smiling like, "Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe." Yeah. Nobody, bro. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been hot. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, T. Cal do no ball though. He just a hater who reaches sometimes. All right, bro. My ultimate thing was hoping that him and Prime would have been able. And let's keep it real, bro. It ain't never supposed to be about like him and Prime. That's even crazy, like same sentence type stuff or whatever. But the fact that he could have been on the staff and it didn't work out or whatever, and then this turned into this. I just wish that it could have been like he's on staff because he could really help out a lot. But it is what it is. He did make it to the Atlanta Falcons camp and everything too, though. He does know his X's and O's, but yeah, the other stuff, I don't know. I like to stay out of it to keep it real with you because I enjoy everybody's content. I feel each channel brings something different. You can agree to disagree, though. I don't agree with what everybody does. I don't expect people to agree with everything I say because then that becomes just like you can't be wrong about nothing, and I don't agree with that. I feel like some of the takes that he talks about was true. I feel like there was a lot of players who did go to him and talk about stuff. They felt like that was the voice. You feel me? Some players feel like they can't say nothing in. And then sometime in the media is being put out as it was all the players. Like, nah, some of them, I watched some of them coaches and some of them play calling and some of the people they put out there. It wasn't, to me personally, and that's my personal opinion, it is what it is on this channel. I'm going to always state my truth. It was a collective last season. It wasn't just on the players. Nah, hell no. Nah. They was throwing some coverages out there, some schemes, calling crazy timeouts, not calling timeouts, putting people out there getting built. So that part I do agree. I do agree, like, the fact that he speaks up from some people that was like, nah, bro, it ain't all that. Like, it ain't just us. Like, this is what's going on. This is what we ain't doing. This is what we is doing. Now, I don't feel like that should get outside this year. I feel like there shouldn't be none of that going on this year because that wasn't cool last year. Like, that wasn't it. Like, that shouldn't be spilling out into the media. We shouldn't be knowing none of that. Let's keep that real one. That's supposed to be handled in-house amongst the players, amongst the coaches. That shouldn't be out for the world to see. You feel me? So, yeah, so we can't have that this year. We got to be able to talk as men, hold each other accountable, and move forward.
37 for the true freshman.
Film study, and the quarterback stared him down. He just jumped that route for sure. I'd rather watch their creepy Morning Wood show. Hey, Morning Wood show is crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I still support everybody. I don't agree with everybody's takes though. Like everybody got something they say that people don't agree with, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's all I'm. Yeah, 100% to T-Cal playing. Yeah, he got invited to a camp. He played at Nevada, but he did get invited to a camp. Same thing. Brendan Marion got invited to a camp too. Brendan Marion got invited to the Dolphins camp. Yep. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving here. See these Boo Carter highlights. I saw the receiver too. The receiver didn't even press him vertical at all. The receiver gave away a route, and the wide receiver gave away the route right off the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback stared him down. That should get intercepted. Easy
to be able to get favorable field position.
All right, so hey, do y'all think Boo Carter's gonna be the starting punt returner? Almost went to CU. He could have taken Shiloh Jays. Yeah, nah, Boo Carter, he was originally being recruited out. But do you think that Boo Carter is going to be the punt return this season? I mean, being able to punt return against Georgia, seeing Georgia's punt team, there ain't nothing you ain't seen in the Big 12. I ain't gonna hold you. Being the starting punt returner against Georgia, you got to be out, bro. It takes a pair to be out there because them boys they on the way. T. Cal is very arrogant to not play in the league. Right. Zulu. Hey, appreciate everybody being here. You get the thumbs up. Appreciate everybody being here. We've covering Boo Carter right now. He looking like bro. I like what I'm seeing right now. Hey, I'll take him at punt return right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Here's the touchdown, the Aussie.
Because he kicks him deep, and he kicks him.
Look at number 24, bro. Think if 24 touches somebody, bro. If I'm the special teams coordinator, he's off as special teams because he could have went here. He could have went here. He don't touch nobody, bro. 24, man, come on, bro. I would have been hot if I was Boo Carter, bro. Like, come on, 24, bro. Do something. Like, the goal on punt return and not touch nobody is crazy work. Not gonna hold you. Running back when he touches the ball than a wide receiver, bro. He more like a running back when he's like, Boo Carter should be the punt return period. Right on, Robbie J, for sure. Gibson and Boo Carter back there, yeah. Gibson was this close last season to actually breaking a few, but they had Cornell back there too. But I like Boo Carter at punt return for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cam Duncan. Yeah, we can see X out there too. Stanley Dill, 3,900. T-Cal also got in an argument with Duke to Scoop. T-Cal just be out there arguing with everybody, huh? That's crazy work. Ronnie Coleman to USC. Ronald Coleman went to USC? That's what you telling us too much? Ronald Coleman went to USC? That's crazy. T-Cal, Cam Duncan, T-Cal's a loss of subscribers because he's been dumb. Yeah, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. That's crazy. He don't even come on here no more. Oh, this might be okay. All right. That's a good place to end it right there. I'll be back on tomorrow at noon. If Well Off Media or anybody does anything before, I'll be back on there. Before that is Friday night. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, but I'll be back on in the morning at noon. Hey, I appreciate everybody in here. Lil Bucket, appreciate you being the mod today. Hey, if you guys want to join the memberships, they are available. I do appreciate all the love. If you can hit the thumbs up and also hype the video before you get out, he should get reps at running back. Absolutely, he will. Hey, enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe, bro. We'll tap back in the morning. Anything happens, I'll put it in the community. All right, I'm gone. Appreciate y'all. Say no more. Boo Carter is just so fluid and smooth. Absolutely. I'll be back on tomorrow at 12. I look forward to seeing everybody. All right, I'm gone. See you later.